It is 5:25 in the morning. I have my GPS tracker kit. Feels good. I slept well. Watch is charged. Have my cables, water. It's gonna be a gorgeous day, starting with the poles collapsed. Let's go. T-minus 10 minutes. I've had my shoes probably 8 times, stretched, and I'm going to do some box breathing. We get to do this. I'm so thankful for that. 1 and about a half miles in. First mile was roughly 11 minutes. I didn't start my tracker exactly on time. So right now, my legs aren't very loose, so my calves are a little tight, but less than 50 miles to go. The advice was to bank time on the downhills in the beginning to make up for the slopes on the second side. Just over 3 miles. 12:30 was my 3rd mile. Some nice downhills here. Trying to bank time. What could feel good? Almost 5 miles in, so I'll be having my goo here soon. Gonna try to make sure I fuel at least once every hour. So far so good. I'm pretending the first 12 miles don't even happen. Forgettable miles. Beautiful. Easy, but forgettable. Currently almost 9 miles in. First 12 are happily forgettable. I wish the whole course was like this, but then we wouldn't get the views, as everyone's been saying. I've started playing the alphabet game. When people pass me, my greeting has to start with the next letter. Right now I'm on F, so for E I was like, easy miles. And for D I was like, downhills are great. Just something a little fun to pass time.
Coed-y-Brenin the other week as well. That's Arizona, right?
Yep.
Oh man.
We are over 10 miles. Feeling good. Should have a first aid station here soon. Not too much to say. Feel good. Just had Rice Krispie treat. So I should be around the 2-hour mark. On our way down into Dolgoth. I like going downhill on the soft soil and using my poles and my arms to take some of the force. So far so good. I'll refill at least 1 water bottle at the aid station. Officially over the half marathon, at least according to my Garmin. The first aid station was also supposed to be at 12.5 miles. So I hope this isn't like South Africa, where I think it's a 33-mile race and I run 36 miles. This is the town I'm staying in. Everyone keeps saying how steep it is. I'll believe it when I see it. First checkpoint. Definitely filling up one of my bottles. Famous decision. Not gonna pee at this checkpoint. Waiting until the next one. Fingers crossed. So, left the aid station. Spent probably 6 or 7 minutes there. Very busy. Refueled one of my electrolyte bottles. Ate some gummy bears and potatoes. Trying not to do gluten because I want my knees to be saved for as long as possible. Oh, also, everyone else's garments were like 12.75. Mine saying 14 is very wrong. Telling myself every foot of elevation we do now is a foot we don't do later. I also feel like I've walked all the hills, which is just such a smarter strategy. Make up time on the downhills. Walking the hills. Smart strategy. Feeling good. Fuel is good. Hydration is decent. Mentality is that I get to do this. And I'm grateful. I guess around mile like 30, the gratitude will turn to anger. I don't know what time it is. I'm guessing somewhere between 9 and 10 a.m. And right now I'm picturing everyone back home that I gave tracking info to. When they wake up at 4 a.m. in the middle of the night and they check my computer, they're like, oh, her dot is moving. That's what I'm distracting myself with. I have no idea where I am in the pack. As long as I continue to feel good, we are good. I have it in my mind that I'm banking these as easy miles. Flat or downhill. I've got this nice jog shuffle and I get to bank these as easy miles for when it gets hard. For easy miles for the steep uphills that take more time. Just, I think at some point soon we'll start going up. I don't want to wish that sooner than it is, but also the sooner we go up, the sooner we go down. So, let's get in a few stairs. Still going up. And this isn't even the big one. Just telling myself 1 foot, 1 step, 1 step. I'm gonna take a little break at the top. This is why we banked the miles on the early part of the course. Aid station, I had some gummy bears, an orange, and some salted potatoes, actual potatoes. Still going up. Any incline we do now is less incline we do at the end of the race. And after these 2 peaks, it's a 6-mile flat section. Let's hope it stays shady. Per usual in these videos, all you hear me is breathing. Still going up. I keep on saying at the top I'll take a break. This is why I banked fast miles in the beginning. We're going up there. Thank God it's not sunny. This is absolutely perfect weather. Those people down there have the right idea. I want to detour and take a dip. Wow. Few sprinkles starting, which is amazing. Legit could not have asked for a better weather day. I also guarantee once we start going downhill, I'm gonna miss this. I say that every race. I can throw that quote in from China. I can throw that quote in from South Africa. Wow! Oh my gosh.
Down.
Wow. So pretty. Still going up. So pretty. Almost done with the first one. The second one's going to be twice as long, twice as steep. At least we are mentally prepared. The rain feels glorious. I'll probably have another Rice Krispie treat in a bit. Status update. We go up and down this one, and then up and down that one. Up, down, up, down. I thought it was just this one. Take it. Legs are strong. Tell myself from all those 55-pound gym squats I did. They're strong. Peak 103, pretty much conquered. Oh, we can. Beautiful. And down and up again. Time to fuel. And then go. Still don't know if I feel like running yet, though. We'll see. That's where we came from. From over here, it doesn't look that bad, but from doing it, it looked very hard. Now about halfway up this ridge, and then a treacherous downhill. Just had a Stroopel waffle. There's a lot of photographers out in the course. I'm doing my classic hang loose hand gesture. Look good, feel good. Everyone's like little ants crushing the uphills. To get after it. I really don't record as much as I would like. Touch the top. Touch the top. Nice. So I didn't record all the way down the mountain because I can't run downhill and record video at the same time. It was literally brutal. But coming up on checkpoint 3, and one of the volunteers said it's like 8 miles flat to Barmouth. And we love flat. I did miss recording some beautiful, beautiful views, but they're embedded in my memory. I also got very windy, and as you can tell, it started to rain. The wind at the top at the summit was definitely motivation to get off the summit. And so 2 of the 3 hard peaks are done. So I can do one more of those. Now the real question is, do I stop and get the rock out of my shoe? I don't think it's bad enough. I do not think it's bad enough. So thank God there were people at the last farm, because the guy in front of me started to go down the road. It's definitely started to thin out. And per usual, I hit the halfway point of the race and I don't feel like recording videos anymore. I'm almost at halfway. I'm around 24. It's supposed to be flattening out once we hit the road. I can hear the road. I really want 8 miles of flat road. Glad I have my poles. My legs would be beat up. Starting to hit a tricky mental. I think if it stays flat, I'll be okay, but my brain is a little depressed right now. I get to do this. Aren't I lucky? Fairly certain. I've got 6 miles of flat on this bike path. I really should try to bank. I really should try to bank some of these as easy miles. But I think for a little bit I'm going to do like a minute run, a minute walk, a minute run, a minute walk. Because my feet hurt and my brain needs a little bit of a break. Alright. I'll get out of the funk in a little bit. Hard part's done. Now the mental hard part kicks in. So I've been running for 8 hours and 9 minutes, and I still have at least another 8 hours and 9 minutes to go. That is a hard thought to stomach. But we're just focused on Barmouth right now. This is when I'm run walking. Run walk. Run walk. Run walk. Run walking. Not so bad. The bridge into Barmouth is coming up here. After I did my 60-second game, I then did like run the landmarker game. So I kind of stopped focusing on this bridge. And then we turned a corner and it's already here. I thought I still had like 4 miles to go. Lay against the wall. Put my feet up for 5 minutes. And then after this we go back up into the mountains. So I'm going to miss this. Might be walking for most of the rest of the way once we leave Barmouth. 19 miles though once we leave Barmouth, I think. Barmouth Bridge! And I lied, I do think I've got a couple miles. I think we go inland in town. And a little west. I am just taking 5 minutes. Let's put my feet up. Just 5 minutes. I'm doing okay, but my feet are screaming.
Also my favourite. No, thank you.
Fourth aid station. So I think I'm at 30 miles. So that's good. I'll use the bathroom, fuel, and get back out there for another 8 hours. 3 minutes.
I completely agree with you.
Number 9. Which way do I look? Took a little bit extra at that aid station. Put my feet up, foods, bottles refilled. 965. That's what the guy volunteer said. We're under 20 miles now. 9 plus 6 plus 5 is 20. Yeah. Do 9 miles, do 6 miles, do 5 miles. We can do that. We're about to be back in the mountain though, so it's gonna be trickier, but we thrive on tricky. We thrive. This is where the real race begins. Why are these hills so steep? I'm picking a flat road race for my next one. Ooh, who wants DVDs? This is so steep. So I'd rather be walking a steep slope than running flat? Question mark. I am not sure. So steep. Now that it's sunny, I miss the wind and the rain. But in the mountains, it should cool down again. Okay, I'm too tired to talk. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but I think putting my feet up was a game changer. I just swallowed a bug when I let that car pass. How pretty. I really enjoyed putting my feet up. Now, do I keep following this road? I think so. I'm going on watch navigation because we are spread out from people, but I definitely can't enter that gate. Wow. I just hope we stay on the road. I see runners still on the road. I want to stay on the road as long as possible. Hokas, not good. Sole is too soft for trail running, even though these are trail shoes. I will be leaving that. Okay, we were literally up there at the top of that ridge. That looks, one, so far away, and two, that looks so high. I just had to show that. I need to be jogging because it's flat. Hey, Sean! Say hi for my video blog! So for perspective, I'm at about 33 miles because 17 left. It's around 4 o'clock, and it was South Africa. I finished in 12 and a half hours. This would have put me at 9 and a half. So for perspective, I now know that starting towards the back in South Africa and getting bottlenecked, they all played a part. It was South Africa. I mean, D-O-N-E, done, done, done. Sheep. Wish I could zoom in on the Osmo. I was a sheep in another life. All they do is eat and then sleep and shit. Hey, bud. We are back off the road. It's probably one of those two probably that one. 17 miles to go, which is like nothing. It's unfathomably short. I can do this grass. To run the shit. 17 is unfathomably short. I'm out of my depression phase. I hope that doesn't come back. I think if I elevate my feet again at the next aid station, if it's a game changer for my feet feeling good, worth it. Yeah, that's how I feel, buddy. That's how I feel. Still over here, walking, still uphill, in fields full of shit. Nothing else to say. But that's our beautiful, where we came from. Real quick, one, charging my Garmin because I got a 10% warning. Two, everyone was like, oh, the Rinnog is awful. It's the third climb. And I mean, if that's what we did, it wasn't great. But this slow decline, grass with no rocks, is amazing. Hey, bud, I don't mean to be in your backyard. But I'm going to charge my watch a little bit more, but I just wanted to get this on film because this is a graceful, I'll take this over rocks for sure. I think there's about 4 miles until the next aid station. I don't want to record, but I know I should. Less than 14 left. Basically a half marathon, which is crazy. I also should record because I'm mostly looking down 6 feet in front of me doing this great power shuffle walk, and then I look up and I see beautiful things like this that I'm not appreciating, in the moment because I'm stuck being a hobbit. But hey, this is a movement that's gonna get me to the next aid station. 2 miles. Hooray. And now in the cow zone and 12 and a half miles to go. Sweet babies. I'll have to figure out, depending on the time, and what the rest of the course looks like, if at the next aid station I move my headlamp to my front pocket or wait until the 6th aid station. That is all. Checking in. Lots of upslope fog. You can tell because you can't tell where I am. I could literally be anywhere in the world. Watch this, 12 miles left, which is wild. I can't even comprehend that. Keeping on. I've been meaning to say too that the water in Barmouth tastes like cancer. It's like that warm plastic. Not the best, but functional.
Yeah, is that blackcurrant Coke?
Made it to aid station 5. Just taking a second. I'm also realizing maybe my feet felt good because I took an ibuprofen. But I'll take it. I think it's... Let me see what actual time it is. It is 6 o'clock. I think I can take my headlamp out at the next aid station. I'll be able to get there by 8. I guess it's a 10K, but I guess we go up and down again. But I'm just going to take 3 minutes, get off my feet. I'm done recording. 41 miles into the race. And this last uphill, fucking savage. I'm trying to keep up with these guys, but it's fucking crazy. Supposedly the downhill's awful, slate, not nice like the last one. No views. Just finished the last climb and it was psycho. This does no justice because you can't see anything. Psycho. Now we've got one more hard descent. And then another 2 miles to the checkpoint. And then an easy 5. Okay, I can't go downhill with this. I need to get my jacket out. This does not do it justice. You can see the people. I'm just crying right now because I'm really sad. Everything's fine. There's 7 miles left, 2 miles to the next aid station. It's just really hard. God damn it, 10% remaining on my watch again. I don't want to jinx it, but I think I might be off the mountain for the race. I have less than 6.5 miles, basically a 10K. 1.4 to the aid station, and then I think it's 5 miles like this to the finish. Yes, this will be my top speed when I run. Yes, I'm so emotional. This is me right now. Not much to say. I could not record on any of the downhills. They were savage. Savage, savage, savage. One of the volunteers and the photographer were like, oh, you know, people that use their poles on the downhills fall. I want to be like, I'm not fucking telling you what camera things to put your camera. Don't tell me how to get downhill. I basically clinically have no cartilage in my knees. That's not necessarily a fact, but they are 1,000% necessary. This is also pretty, and I'm glad I don't need to worry about bears. It would be nice to have a podcast. There's some inspirational phrases right about now. This is my top speed, which is fair at 44 miles. Oh shit, do I turn? No. God, it stays light here for so long. I am literally at 6 miles. My Osmo might die before the race ends. If that happens, my phone has battery. I will finish with that.